groomed by Diddy as well. Usher don't really give a fuck about leaving the industry though. He's a fucking weirdo. Who's another person? Let's see. Who wants out? Yeah, but the industry still controls Chris Brown's life. Chris Brown still can't walk into certain doors because they control him. They still control Chris Brown. No shade. Yeah. Let's see. Who else? Thank you, Sanchez. They blackmailing him for not complying. Listen, here's the thing about Chris Brown. He beat that girl's ass. Yes, he did. And he does have a bad reputation. Because I have to be kind of fair. No, I'm not going to be fair to abuse. But he's crashed out. He's crashing out. Chris Brown he was also groomed when he was young. When he first started, how young did Chris Brown start? Was he 16? He went through some things as well. But instead, he crashed. He was 16. That man crashed the fuck out when, after that Rihanna shit. Like, every girlfriend he had after that, he was crazy. Now, Rihanna forgave him. So why doesn't... Hey, Quap, why doesn't the industry forgive him as well? How long ago was this shit? A decade ago? He beat her ass a decade ago? I don't really get it. Well, no shade. He had a baby on Karrueche, so that really wasn't the love of his life for doing that bullshit. But, and I gotta be fair when it comes to, especially Caribbean women, let's be honest. Rihanna was not innocent in that damn car. That bitch was just as crazy and coked up. This is back in the day, you guys. This is when these stars were introduced to so many drugs and rituals and sacrifices and things in the industry. They were young, okay? I know they were fucking crazy. I know Rihanna was just as crazy in that damn car. I know she was. But she lost the fight. And that's why she forgave him. Didn't she go out on dates with him after? And we're still holding Chris Brown to the cross. Like, crucify him. I just don't understand. 15 years ago. He's definitely trying to find Karrueche in every girl. That's true. Good Lord. Here's my thing is, can't nobody, a nigga can't tell me, I hate when people try and compare anyone to Michael Jackson. I don't care if it's The Weeknd. I don't care if it's, who's the other person I need to be trying to say? I don't care who it is. Don't sit here and say like, oh, you know, there can never be another Michael Jackson. But talent-wise, who can play it close? Chris Brown. Oh, they say Bruno Mars. They say Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, or like Usher. I'm like, babes, Chris Brown's tribute, bitch, a nigga can't never tell me nothing. Comparing is crazy. No one can ever do it like MJ. But if we want to talk about stage performance, the dancing, like, Bruno Mars' leprechaun ass is really not touching no MJ and Chris Brown. Like, I'm sorry, I hate how people compare Bruno to Michael Jackson. Like, please stop. Bruno Mars is more like Prince. I'm trying to think, who's somebody that I compared to Prince to the other day? Bruno gets on fucking nerves. Like, stop. He not Mike and he not Chris. Exactly. He did cheat on Karrueche with Rihanna. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still got the pussy after he beat her ass. That's how I was like, If Rihanna forgave Chris Brown for something he did to her, then why can't we? It was so long ago. This shit was like 10 years ago. So that's why. And now, if he's still abusing women, then that's different. But I let it go, baby. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, the whole Karrueche thing, I'm gonna give it to Karrueche. That's a bitch that loves herself. Eventually, she did. She found it. Because the way she left Chris Brown and never looked back, we've all left our nigga, but we turned back around, baby. She left. She stood on business. So. She's strong. Like, Rihanna didn't even stand on business. Rihanna went and still got that dick. No, not when that baby came out 6. Be fair. When she officially found out from social media that Chris Brown had a baby on her, she never went back. Did she go back when he was, pooching and fucking and, you know what I mean? When he was getting his hoes in? The baby was the last straw, yeah. I give it to her for that. She was like, no, that's where we draw the line. I'm sure he has. The songs he writes today is all about Karrueche. She must have been a really good girlfriend. She must have been a really solid chick. She seems like it. She has really good energy. She's gorgeous. But it's like, I know you've regretting that right there. I know. He got a couple kids. No, he got like 2 kids or 3 baby mamas or something like that. She does seem like a nice soul. Very down to earth. How many kids Chris Brown got now? I think he got 3. Right, 6. Like, yo stupid ass was over here shooting up the club. I mean, no shade. Rihanna is, I feel like back in the day, Rihanna was definitely the type to be like, nigga, I'm gonna abort this shit. Now Rihanna's ready to settle down. But back then, Rihanna was like, someone having your kids? Oh, is she? Oh, 2. No wrong. I feel like if he did impregnate that, they would definitely abort that shit. It's these fans, it's these groupies that want his kids. No shade. Rihanna said that. Rihanna said that she wanted Chris Brown's kids when Diamonds came out. That's crazy. Then girl, you ain't do it right. You supposed to fuck that man when you ovulating. It's simple. And I know he's shooting the club up, so he has 3 kids. Dumbass names. I'm sorry. Lovely? You named your kid Lovely? Child. I feel like celebrities name their kids, like, they do that shit for clout. No shade. They do that shit to, like, be different so bad. It's like, okay, you was like, you think I'm gonna have a kid and name them fucking Bill or Rachel or John?